Well, what I wanted to do was go through some of the stretching exercises. We call this our dynamic kinetic stretch. Dynamic stretch basically is coming to a point and stretching, and what we want you to do now is learn to go through that stretch to take it to a higher level, more flexibility, which then in turn becomes more endurance, you become stronger. And when I say strength, I don't mean bulky, that's not for most women. Some guys will want that, but we want you to be strong physically. And something I talked about today with a person was, I think when your abs get strong and your back gets strong, everything else sort of starts to come along with it. So what I'd like to do is take you through and show you our dynamic stretch. And this really, if somebody just took this program and didn't do anything else, I believe that you will get results.
I agree.
So, and what I want to get is feedback from you. I know that you've done some of these, and then maybe I'm going to add some new ones. So kind of tell me where you're feeling it, and tell the viewers so that they can get an idea of the impact. Other than, I'm not just going to have you going like this and okay, I'm just tired. I want to do something, okay? So we're going to stretch first, and we're just going to bring the leg right up here, right? Try to come up to about waist high, and hold that for 3, 4, 5 seconds, and then come and rotate that. And if you can, give me an idea of what you're feeling.
Well, I'm feeling it in here.
So you're feeling it in the hamstring.
As long as I've got my toe up, I'm actually flexing and I'm feeling it in the calf and in the front of my shin.
Okay, so let's try that and let's extend it and see what it does.
Ooh, I can feel it on the other side.
On the other side, feel that right here.
Yeah.
So just by extending or flexing your foot, you start to work other muscle groups.
Well, yeah,
And
plus
part
you're
of,
trying to balance yourself.
right, and balance is good for balance, equilibrium, walking. But now, when you do that, okay, so let's flex it, and you're getting what muscle groups?
Here?
In through here, but it's not hurting the knee, right?
No,
Okay,
I can feel it tightening in here.
okay.
Somewhat in here, but not as much, but right back in here.
Okay, right back there. Now let's do that.
Basically the same areas my shin.
It gets a little bit difficult to hold that.
Yeah.
But what we feel that we're doing there is that we are targeting muscle groups specifically. So if you want to lose some weight back here, just jogging all day long might not do that. But if you exercise this and you stretch it and you make it stronger, then it's going to start to come and get a little bit tighter, a little bit firmer, and it's got to find something to do with excess fat or whatever.
It's going to go away.
I hate to say that. So that's the first thing that we do. Now, there's a hidden area in there. It's called the hip flexor. That's in order to walk or run or jog, you've got to have.
Had problems with that from softball.
Okay, so that is strengthening the hip flexor. Now what we want to do is stretch the hip flexor. So we're hitting both areas and we're hitting around it, and then we're going to work a little bit more balance and leg strength, and we're going to work this back here. So this time we're going to bring the leg up, but we're going to grab it and we're going to try to drive it up even farther. And I teach my wrestlers, I don't care if you keep bouncing. See, you've got great balance. But what I want is for you to keep doing it, hold it up there, and then you can switch. And again, you really won't believe it, but with the bands on, we're burning calories right now. We're actually doing some aerobics, but then again, we're hitting muscle groups.
Okay.
So let's try that again, and then I want you to kind of talk about where you're feeling that so that why am I doing this?
Okay.
Not just to, again, I don't want to just step up and step down. And I'm not against aerobics. I think it has a good part of working out, but we're going to do more. Let's try that again.
Okay.
And then you tell me where you're feeling that.
Back in here.
So on the up leg, you're getting it in some of the glute
Yeah.
and the hip
I'm feeling it in here
and the inner
and right in
thigh,
here.
and then we're getting hip flexor. How about your down leg?
Calves.
Calves?
calves and inner and outer thighs,
Okay.
just to keep your balance.
So in one exercise, we're hitting both sides, different areas,
Yeah.
and then when we switch, we do the
Hopefully
same
you're
thing.
gonna- Hopefully you're gonna even it out.
And then, you know, when we're walking and when we're running, we've got good balance, and because it doesn't get any easier.
No.
Very good. And again, we're burning calories because every movement that we make, the bands are providing resistance from right above the knees up here into the lower abdominal area, sometimes up here in the upper and middle abdominal. So we're getting a good core workout and we're building some strength, toning, and firming. So now what we're going to do is what we call tensation. And the key is we want to take the hand, bring it out here, and we want to make sure that the leg is going straight, not over here. We're not getting as good of an impact if we go sideways. We're pretty much cheating, is what we're doing.
Okay.
And we don't want to bring the hand down to the foot, but what we want to do is not swing it, not kick it. I want to do that stretch, lift it, just like that. And you sort of feel like I can't get very far, and that's okay. And then you would switch. And then let's talk a little bit about where we feel that. Right back
All the
there,
way to the back.
all the way up the back. So we're getting
Hamstrings all the way up.
hamstrings and the glutes, and we're getting where in the glutes?
Usually it's down low.
Because you got that minimus, medius, and maximus, you know.
Okay, well, you told me.
All of it sounds
Oh,
pretty good.
yeah.
Okay, so we're stretching, we're becoming more flexible, but again, we're targeting muscle groups, and that booty is where a lot of women
Carry their junk.